This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what on the knees. We keeping the foot on the what on the knees. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. See, I couldn't do early videos because, I'm getting the Airbnb ready. We got new tenants that's moving in June 1st. I got a lot of shit going on, man. Told you guys, you have to be men and women with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset. Let me say it again. You have to be men and women with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset. A lot's going on. So now I'm here to give you guys the videos. Chris Aligieri, he spoke out of his rabbit ass mouth. Chris Aligieri is bitter. And the reason why he's bitter is because he knows that Errol Spence is the guy that bulldozed him. And I get it. You gotta feel some type of way. Errol Spence got him feeling some type of way. Errol Spence got him feeling some type of way. Errol Spence got him feeling some type of way. Some type of way. Because Errol the Truth Spence bulldozed your ass. He steamrolled you. You got plowed through. And if you guys remember, there was 3 videos that basically was linear with one another. They came back to back to back. It started with the bulldoze, and then it went to the plow through, and then it went to the steamroll. Well, Chris Aligieri got all 3 of that in one. Let me say it again. He got all 3 of that in one. Errol Spence bulldozed them. He plowed through them and he steamrolled them. Now we're going to break down the inaccuracies of Chris Aligieri's assessment. And why he's still hot and bothered like grits, because Errol Spence retired this guy. Basically made him a chef/nutritionist. Let me say it again. He made him a chef/nutritionist. This is what Errol Spence is all about. This is why his nickname is The Truth. Because there's no lies in his damn fist. That's what Freddie Roach said. That's what He Knows Everything said. And Richard Schaefer said we left the Mayweather era and we ushered into the Spence era. Manny Pacquiao's an AARP retirement Pac-Man. Even in his prime, Manny Pacquiao cannot stand in the ring with Errol Spence. You said one thing that was right. That Manny Pacquiao's speed, Errol Spence's combination of punishment, and the fact that Errol Spence is consistent behind that jab, it nullifies Manny Pacquiao's speed. See, every time people are telling lies, you can always find their truths. That was the truth that Chris Aligieri said out of all of the Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brain classic Doden Troglodyte ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric nonsense. He said Chris Aligieri is bitter because he should technically still be a guy whose name is reigning thunder in the welterweight division. You guys have to understand, Chris Aligieri basically beat up Ruslan Provodnikov. A fight that a lot of people wrote him off and said he wouldn't have won the fight because Ruslan Provodnikov basically put Timothy Knothead Bradley, aka Bullethead Bradley, out of commission for 12 months. Manny Pacquiao dropped Chris Aligieri 7 times. See, triangle theories in boxing, they work in certain cases. When you hear brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo head boxing fans tell you triangle theories don't work, they don't know boxing. But those that have the true boxing eye test knows that triangle theories work in certain instances. What are the certain instances? Let's talk about it. Manny Pacquiao dropped Chris Aligieri 7 times, but he couldn't finish him. You said Manny Pacquiao was more powerful than Errol Spence, but Errol Spence stopped you. So the power part is stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. You heard Danny Garcia. He testified. He gave his testimony that Errol Spence is 3 times stronger than any welterweight in the game. They call him the truth because there's no lies in his damn fist. Errol Spence is the Punisher by trade because he's the judge, the jury, and the executioner. He decides your fate in the boxing ring. So come on with this nonsense about Errol Spence is not more powerful than Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao fights people, they still are able to fight. Juan Manuel Marquez. We don't hear them having loaded trauma like Sean Porter. We don't hear them still weltering eye issues like Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia is bloated. He's no longer the same fighter he used to be. We don't hear them breaking a whole face like Errol the True Spence did Kell Brook. We don't hear them being retired and basically prepared to the slaughter for Sergey Lipinets to finish the work that Errol the True Spence did via foundation of Lamont Peterson. We don't hear Manny Pacquiao putting a Mikey Garcia in 26 days of hibernation. Come on, man. Do I need to keep on going? Because I could keep going and going and going. We don't hear Manny Pacquiao basically ages a Chris Van Heater in 30 fucking years. And then you had a young pup, Jerome Boots Ennis, that went toe-to-toe, tooth and nail with a guy like this. Errol the True Spence is a special era-filled fighter. So when you telling the truth, Chris Aligieri, you got to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Let me say it again, because what I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. So hear me, fucking wow. When you telling the truth, you got to tell nothing but the whole damn truth. And what is the whole truth? That Errol the True Spence is the truth in the boxing ring. Don't sit here and say Manny Pacquiao, is first step is unreal. What Manny Pacquiao? Are you talking about a Manny Pacquiao 10 years ago? Okay, maybe there may be some credence to that. But speed kills. Because timing defeats speed. Floyd revealed that. All you got to do is turn his ass around. Turn his ass around. Turn his ass around. See, what these Pactars don't understand is Floyd, if he fought Manny Pacquiao at a younger stage, he would have embarrassed Manny Pacquiao even more. But Manny Pacquiao was trying to be on those Pacroids. Manny Pacquiao was trying to cheat. You ain't gonna be able to do that with Errol the True Spence. This ain't Keith Thurman. Your ass will be VADA fucking tested, because Errol the True Spence is tested. You either gonna go through VADA or you gonna go through USADA. You going through one of them motherfuckers. You gonna get tested. Because Errol the True Spence is up under PBC, Al Heyman and them. They don't play no games over there, man. They know what time it is, and they will check your rabbit ass. When we look at Manny Pacquiao, we see a guy that fights in spurts. He fights in punches and in bunches. Guys like that, all you gotta do is when they take their time off and they fight in the punches and the bunches, and basically they leave themselves to a place of vulnerability, this is where tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work, the levying on style, the punishment style. Because Errol the True Spence via that style, and the reason why it's flawless, because like an Energizer bunny, it keeps going and going and going and going. It's a style to break you down. It's a style to break you systematically down. That's why Rougarou, this pure fucking beta supreme, beta cuck male, basically celebrating Josh Taylor when you should have been in that position to beat the burrito, the chalupa, that tostada, and the enchilada out of Jose Ramirez. You couldn't even do that because you proved at the highest levels you nut up. You're a choke artist. But one thing you said when you had your little alpha moment is you said that Errol the True Spence has a ruin you style because he ruins you. Manny Pacquiao's getting ruined. Manny Pacquiao's not fighting Errol the True Spence because he feels he can beat him. Stop lying. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere. What? Higgity fucking hush. Manny Pacquiao's fighting Errol the True Spence because Manny Pacquiao needs that AARP check. But you best believe Errol the True Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. Because when it's all said and done, they call him the truth because there's no lies in his damn fist. So when Chris Aligieri sitting here and acting as if Manny Pacquiao has advantages and Errol the True Spence have advantage, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Let me say it again. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Errol the True Spence on his shag, Errol the True Spence on his super shredder shit dropped you. 40-yard dashed you. And you talking about speed? This guy used to play football. What are you talking about? You Rudy Pawin Plum Brain. You classic Doden Troglodyte. You ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. What did He Knows Everything, formerly known as He Knows the Sport, used to tell you guys? Boxers, trainers, promoters, all alike can be Rudy Pawin Plum Brain. They can be classic Doten Troglodytes. They can be ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetorics. That's what Chris Aligieri is. He's trying to save face. He's trying to basically make it seem as if, I'm still good with you, Manny Pacquiao. Stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fuck, hush. When it's all said and done, we have to ask ourselves the delineation, the distinction in the gulf that's separated between Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Chris Aligieri, you fought both. Manny Pacquiao, with all of this supposed power, with all of this supposed speed, with all of this throwing punches and bunches, with all of this basically changing up the velocity on all of the punches, he was only able to drop you 7 times. You still survived. But when you fought Mr. Tactical Aggression, when you fought Mr. Technical Punching Placement, and when you fought Mr. Body Snatching Work, the levying on style, the punishment style, what happened? He 40-yard dashed your ass, and he stopped you. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? Nicks. I keeps the foot on the what? Nicks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.